Okay, guys, so I'm back with part 4. The world isn't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are. It will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, I, or nobody is going to hit as hard as life. But it isn't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, then go out and get what you're worth. So, in this quote for Rocky Balboa in the 6th Rocky installment movie before the Creed movies, basically, Rocky's son is trying to blame his father for all of the accomplishments that he's having because of just the name of being a Balboa and stuff. And, he's blaming him for all the success and, blaming him for all the publicity and the bad stuff. But in the end, you have no one to blame but yourself. You're accountable for your own actions and stuff. And for me, it's true. The world isn't all sunshine. You have to work at it because, the world is competitive. And, everyone blames the previous generation. Oh, it's your fault. It's your fault, parents, that you did this to me and made the world too competitive. No, it's the ancestors. It's the very first generation, yada, yada, yada. And you blame yourself. And it is what it is. So that's that. Let's move into the next quote. It can't just be about winning, because if all you care about is winning, then that's the only thing that brings you joy. What do you do when you lose? The answer, you throw it all away. If you only start caring more about winning, you forget what truly is important. The love for the game and the passion for it. Why did you take that job? Because I love that job. That's the career I want to be in. Why do you like playing? Why do you play the game? Because I love the game. I don't care about the winning and stuff. When I go to the gym, guys, winning is just something that happens to one of the individuals. I play for fun. If I hit a 3-pointer on one of the other players in the gym, or I hit a 3 on one of my friends and I win the game, so what? I won, but I was having a fun time with my friends, so it doesn't really matter and stuff. So that's that. Now, guys, I'm moving to the final quote, which might go over our time limit, but it is what it is, and this is the final quote of the day. So, I said I would talk about how we get into the final part of winning and talking about how, the loser talk and all of that. But it's true in life. Winning and losing are a yin and yang. Now, yin and yang means good and bad, guys. There's always two sides. There's good and bad. There are two sides to winning and there are two sides to losing. Now, guys, I don't really explain the bad side to losing because, losing's already bad to a certain point. You don't want to lose all the time and stuff, but you can change your outcome. First is this good side where winning gives you joy and lifts your spirits up and gives you confidence. Now, for the bad part of winning, this goes back to the traits that I was just talking about in my previous video, is if you keep winning, that confidence you once had turns into overconfidence and then becomes ignorance and arrogance, which then means you become too overcompetitive and eventually lose your friends, family, and yourself. No one wants to play with you anymore, and you believe you are better than everyone. And that's where the LeBron and Nadia effect come in, because you believe you are the best at something. If you say, I'm the best, no, let the media say who you think they're the best and stuff. You just keep doing what you're doing. You don't listen to all of that noise and stuff. And you just keep doing what you're doing. So don't do that. There are two sides to that winning. The first winning is being successful and having that support system of your friends and stuff. The second side is, what did you do? You lost because you went the wrong way. You turned your back on family and friends and stuff, and you believed you were better than everyone because you became arrogant and overconfident. Now, here's the good part to losing. Losing can never feel so good. Now, yes, losing is never truly a good thing. However, it does bring you back down to earth and regain your composure and figure out how to become good again. That's the point, guys. Don't try to go over the top and beyond with this and go crazy, and say, oh my goodness, losing is such a bad thing. No, it does help you, and it can bring you back down to earth. But that's all I have to say, guys. Let me know your thoughts on these parts and stuff. And, yeah, that's it. So let me know your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see where we go from there for any more TikToks, and we'll see what happens. See you next time.